I declare this congregation of the University of Sussex open. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you formally to this graduation ceremony. A warm welcome to our honoured guests, friends of the university, and to our faculty members and those representing the professional services here at Sussex. But my warmest welcome is to you, our graduands and the families and friends that join you here today. And also to those who couldn't make it here in person and may be watching this via live video stream. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and if you're watching in the middle of the night, nice pajamas. Sussex University was founded on modern, outward-looking principles, a forum that encourages unconventional approaches to problem solving and embraces concepts and experiences from different backgrounds, cultures, and belief systems, realizing that invention and innovation doesn't ally itself with any color or creed. Utilizing these principles, students from Sussex have gone on to high achievement in the arts, politics, commerce, and science all around the world. And so in that light, we are particularly proud to be welcoming graduands representing over 85 different nations at these ceremonies. But back to you and today. Today marks a watershed in your life story so far. The volume marked the academic years. Some of you will be going on to further academic study, but for the majority, the conclusion of this ceremony will bring to a close your formal education. A story that began all those years ago, on that first day of nursery or kindergarten, as you cried with confusion as your parents abandoned you. And they pretended to cry and went home and had a party. Through all those early years of school where you brought home your art, splodges of misshapen paint with bits of glitter and cotton wool that your family treated like it was a Jackson Pollock and put up on the kitchen wall. And over the years, you continued to bring home these pastel abominations, and it's safe to say that your families treated all of them as a load of Pollocks. Then came the joy of the teenage years, growing bones, hormones, sarcastic tones. And then there came the pressure of all those exams that would determine your future, with partying too hard, drinking too much, not enough sleep, relationships, rejection, confusion, and then came Sussex, and more of the same. Of course not. You arrived in Sussex and it was gentle study, juice bars, chess clubs, knitting classes, and the occasional ice cream on the beach. That's for the benefit of the parents. I suppose what I'm trying to highlight here is the momentous journey that you've already been on to get here. I know that many of you would have had to have dealt with plenty of challenges, dealing with financial debt, loss of loved ones, illness, juggling personal responsibilities, and yet you prevailed. You did it. You're here. And we're here too. Although these continue to be uncertain, austere times, Sussex looks forward to dealing with the challenges of remaining competitive, relevant, and appropriate on the world academic map. In this last year, a survey in the Daily Telegraph found that Sussex students are the most likely to be thinking and working on their future careers early in their studies. Sussex scientists have launched the Bee app so we can better understand and reverse the trend of the bee's demise. And Sussex academics have developed the Mappiness app to build up a map of where and when people are at their happiest. For me, it was the Caribbean in 2001, but since I'm married now, I can't say any more for legal reasons. And at this point, you're thinking, please, can he stop talking, and can we get on to the Vice-Chancellor's address and the ceremony? All we want to do is to get across this stage without losing our hats or tripping over and landing in the lap of someone in the front row. And what a choice of laps you have today. It's like the sequel to Les Miserables. Les Miserables 2. A little more miserable. On a technical note, you actually haven't got your degrees yet, and you getting one may just depend on how much love you show me when you come up here. I can't make it any more clearer than saying, no love, no degree. Family and friends, this is a wonderful occasion for family and friends, and it's delighted that so many of you are here. A note to you, please feel free to whoop, applaud, make some noise, and generally embarrass your loved ones as they come up here. I mean it. They've embarrassed you for long enough. This is payback time. I just want to test the temperature on the room in this. This is for family and friends. Just imagine that your loved one has walked on here. How embarrassing can you be? Do you know that was really impressive? I wasn't expecting that at all. Fantastic. Whoa, okay, we're in for an afternoon now. Graduands, this is a celebration, so feel free to express who you are when you come up here, within the bounds of common decency and legality, of course. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor to address the congregation.
Chancellor, graduands, les miserables, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Oh dear, Chancellor. The warm-up was good, but not perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Fantastic. Let me add my welcome to this summer graduation ceremony. As I'm sure everybody realizes, graduation is a highlight of the academic year and the time when we on stage and family and friends in the auditorium can truly indulge in your success. Although graduation has its formal aspects, you may have noticed we've made a bit of an effort and dressed up for the occasion. As the Chancellor has indicated, it's a time to relax, have fun, and do all you possibly can to embarrass your loved ones. Embarrassment is the key word for the afternoon. Noise, whooping, laughing as they walk, run, dance, trip, collapse across the stage. But before we get into the main business of the day, I thought I should say something about the university. Sussex has had a good year, despite having to tussle, like all universities, with the massive changes that are occurring in response to the present government's approach to the funding of higher education. During the past 3 years at Sussex, we've grown in size by about 1,000 students a year. The university continues to be a popular destination for UK, EU, and overseas students. And it's not surprising, therefore, that we are graduating more students at these summer ceremonies than ever before. By the end of the afternoon, we'll have graduated well over 2,500 students this week. You come from many nations across the world, and a wide spectrum of ages are represented, spanning from the 2nd decade right through to the 8th decade. Formal education, therefore, is now something that extends across at least 6 of Shakespeare's 7 ages of man. We're currently preparing the university's next strategic plan to guide our development during the following 5 years. We believe strongly that the university should continue to grow, a view endorsed by the university's Senate and Council. Why do we think this is right? For me, there are 3 main reasons. Firstly, we believe that the Sussex experience is still distinctive, and we want more students to share that experience with us. But as our student numbers increase, our academic faculty, professors, lecturers, teachers, researchers, will also grow. For example, in the past 5 years, we've recruited more than 50 additional new professors and promoted a similar number of our own academics to become professors in the university. This will support our ambition to expand the university's research capability and ensure that we continue to compete in the global research community and be certain that we keep our place in the world's top 100 universities. Finally, being larger, we gain the benefits of scale, which includes financial resilience. And this has never been more important in this economically uncertain world. We've had a busy year. We've continued to celebrate our 50th anniversary, including overseas events in the US, China, and Hong Kong. We've raised more than 3/4 of our £50 million 50th anniversary campaign target and have continued to invest in our campus estate. I'd like to tell you about some of the other successes during the past year, but one of the things I've learnt since coming to Sussex is that people seem to like me better the less I speak. So we've put together a short film which illustrates some of the highlights of the year. Thank you. And special thanks to Rob Reed, Carrie Prue, and the communications team who were responsible for the video. So in parallel with the growth in students and academic faculty, we're continuing to develop the campus to a quality that we believe will provide an unparalleled experience for students and staff. You saw the new Jubilee building, which we opened at the beginning of the year, and many of you in the auditorium today will have enjoyed during this past year. But we're also refurbishing our theatre complex to create the new Attenborough Centre for Creative Arts, and giving another of our newer buildings, the Freeman Building, a serious makeover to provide a new home for our rapidly growing School of Law, Politics and Sociology. Both of these buildings will reopen next year in 2014. But we're not finished yet. We're planning to renew the Science Estate and planning more student residential accommodation so that we can ensure that future students will have high-quality, affordable accommodation on campus. We're developing an investment plan for the campus of more than £200 million over the next 5 years. But there are some significant challenges ahead. We are all too aware of the heavy financial pressures faced by our students and very concerned that these pressures are only going to increase in the future. I'm particularly concerned now about the funding of master's programs and postgraduate research. We've created additional scholarships for Sussex graduates. The Sussex Graduate Scholarships are available to all Sussex graduates who achieve a first or a 2-1 in their undergraduate honours degree and wish to proceed directly to full-time postgraduate taught study at Sussex. In addition, we've created over 100 Chancellor's Master's Scholarships for EU or EU nationals, UK or EU nationals who receive a first from a UK university. These initiatives, which are additional to our international scholarships, are designed to show that Sussex, as a world-leading, research-intensive university, is committed to retaining and attracting highly qualified and motivated postgraduate students, irrespective of their background. We're particularly proud of our first-generation scholars scheme that supports more than 1,000 students each year from families that have never had someone who has benefited from a university education. Many of us are still concerned that incoming students from overseas are regarded as immigrants by the Home Office and that the visa application process remains excessively bureaucratic and is acting as a disincentive to potential applicants. We continue to make the case to the Home Office and the UKBA that our international students are not immigrants. We welcome you as highly valued guests. You make a vital intellectual contribution to our university and through your presence create a global community on campus. After graduation, we believe that you are our best ambassadors when you return home to your own country. Now a few words to our new graduands. You, our students, are the heart of the university. Without you, quite simply, the university would not exist. Sussex has always strived to create a learning and a research environment that encourages independent thought, which hopefully allows you to leave the institution with more questions than answers. And finally, a few words to families and friends. Can I join the Chancellor in thanking you for the support that you have given your sons and daughters, your partners, your spouses, and in some cases, your parents and other family members during their time at Sussex, for it has helped to make today a reality. Many of you will have made great sacrifices to help your loved ones to get to this point today, and the university fully recognises the important role that you have played and offers you our sincere thanks. So, graduands, I hope that your experience of Sussex have extended beyond the limits of your degree and that they will have gone some way to prepare you for the future. Knowing the current challenges for recent graduates in getting appropriate graduate-level jobs, we've invested heavily in our careers and employability services, including a leadership accelerator program. There are early signs that this investment is beginning to pay off, with more Sussex graduates getting jobs last year than the previous year. We are fully aware of the financial sacrifice that you have made to get here today, but remember, in those dark, gloomier moments, that the evidence is clear. UK graduates, in the long run, are happier, healthier, and wealthier than their peers who did not have a university experience. I also hope that you will be able to take our values, such as freedom, tolerance, equality, social responsibility, and honesty, forward into the next stage of your life. I would ask you to remember the multinational community that you have created here at Sussex and build on those experiences as you go out into the wider world. Sadly, we still live in a world where poverty, catastrophe, and conflict abound. We all have the responsibility to play our part to promote societal change, and I look to you and your Sussex experience to go out in the world and really make a difference. As you think about the new life that will begin to unfold when you leave the ceremony today, I would ask you to keep some time and space in your heart for Sussex. Remember, you will always be part of the Sussex family, and it is like an illustrious group of alumni, many of whom have made major contributions to the worlds of politics, government, academia, the creative industries, business, international development, and so on. You name it, and you will find Sussex graduates worldwide changing lives and making an impact. Our alumni relations team will make sure that we stay in contact wherever you might be in the future. And for those families here today with previous generations of Sussex alumni as members, please call by at the alumni desk and say hello. Finally, let me take this opportunity to say again how proud of you we are and offer you our sincere congratulations. I wish all of you every good fortune for your chosen futures and hope that your experience at Sussex has gone some way to prepare you for the next stage of your life. My very best wishes to you all. I call upon the head of the School of Business, Management and Economics, Professor Ian Davidson.
Chancellor, I will now present to you graduates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. In Archaeology and Landscape, Mary Bamber Funnell. Maureen Carhalin. Hannah Foe. Monica Howe. Janet Oldham. For Creative Studies, Margaret Wilborn. For Creativity and the Arts, Linda Jeffers. Rosamund Keating. For Economics, Peter Bellamy. Ben Brown. Jonathan Buzzing. Jake Cassetta. Louis Conradi. Sarah Jane Dorm. Hannah Edwards. Grace Ellis. Marion Hobbs. Peter Hubbard. Joseph Kalushi. Joshua Long. Samuel Ludlow. Shane Meskel. Danbir Moqtadir. Ryan Neville. Alicia Port. Marco Santacroce. Joseph Willits. Samuel Womersley. James Wood. For Economics and Development Studies, Olaf Hormander. For Economics and International Relations, Kathleen Hammond. Batitso Mutsizwa. Nikki Petru. Gavin Ricks. Jack Turner. Johannes van der Steen. For Economics and Philosophy, Vinesh Naidu. For Economics and Politics, Aaron Bruce Caddick. Heather Goff. Simon Haddleton. Alexander Haverkost. Jonathan Heron. Yanis Kokavelos. David Manford. Callum Perrett. Sarah van Luch. Hugo Viela Sarmento. Also awarded the Gita Becker Musjid Memorial Prize, Danielle Watson. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business with Finance, Abdullah Owen. Emma Brown. Lucy Brown. Jingwei Tai. Wai Chan. Chun Long Chun. Ho Chung. Kwok Chung. Lara Dajani. Hung Son Do. James Foote. Ingyun Fu. Undro Gong. Vinuri Kurisaleki. Gavin Hamrouni. Christina Hills. Ava Hippomeni. Claudia Ho. Xin Ho. Spencer Hewitt. Stephen Jeans. Hon Lam. Kan Lau. Kin Lung. Xin Liu. Chen Shun Lo. Saili Lu. Jingri Lo. Joseph Maron. Sharon Mensah. Nambi Mumwelo. James Mortimer. Rosalind Mubajiwa. Mi Go. Banu Ngoy Ngoyen. Hua Pham. Daniel Perkis. Charlotte Quinney. Mohammed Roslin. Mohammed Sharabuddin. Shin Shin Tong. Wenyun Tong. Fenshang Wong. Lei Wong. Lingling Wong. Shunting Yi. Ailo Yu. Also awarded the prize for Best Student in Business with Finance, Ho Shin Yun. Ho Tin Zhan. Beijing Zhang. Gong Zhang. Siyu Zhang. Wu Chen. Min Zhou. For Business with Human Resource Management, Jack Foley. Matthew Neal. Also awarded the prize for the Best Student in Business with Human Resource Management, Oliver Page. Oh. Victoria Scott. Yankas Serrani. Victoria T. For Business with Human Resource Management and also with Study Abroad Year, Francesca Sullivan. For Business with International Business, Edward Abbott. Haris Ali. Jose Amarim Pasco Santana. Enis Antiplioglu. Joshua Baird. Adam Barrelon. Also awarded the prize for the best student in business with international business, Jung Xiong. Monish Shu. Albany Cordova Martins. Amoro Gieva Tomi. Bruno Fotti. Syed Marib Hussain. Lim Kadiali. Jude Krishnan. Dimitro Kavitka. Letitia Laporte. Ho Law. Win Law. Antoine Leclerc. Vivian Lee. Johanna Lilia. Boris Manfrenato. Ka Ung. Akeni Okoye. Jessica Pierce. Sahin Sakinkaya. Daria Stashkova. Thank you. Hoi Si. Nawal Tariq. Ehad Tawheed. Khartoum. Alice Vasseur. Chun Wang. Benjamin Woodman. Sarah Woodward. Yizhen Wu. Qi Fan Yung. Jinghui Zhang. Yao Yuan Yong. Yi Xinjiang. Ming Da Zhong. For business with marketing, Mohammed Ali. Caroline Alsop. Rebecca Barrett. Louise Beavis. Shosho B. Hao Yun Tao. Xi Ming Chang. Hui Chan. Chi Chung. Man Yu Chou. Adam Collins. Christopher Conway. Madeline David. Phoebe Ellis. Mingwei Gao. Mary Georgiou. Asfan Giers. Nicole Gibson. Ashley Go. Michael Gold. Zheming Gong. Lucy Haddleton. Edward Hamilton. Katie Hedger. Xing Hu. Wai Hu. Saman Jamal. Sophia Jenkins. John Judge. Ali Khan. Naombe Kombi. Elim Kwok. Ka Yuen Lam. Kin Lam. Ryan Lau. Lavinia Lazzaretti. Piu Long. Hongjing Li. Wu Ting Li. Dongwen Lu. Xiaolong Lu. Amal Masood. Anam Masood. Andrew Macmillan. Nicholas Millhouse. Connor Nealon. Also awarded the prize for the best student in business with marketing, Pearl Nuns. Swiss Bahari. Stephanie Coulson. Natalia Puslagos. Holly Saunders. Mohammed Nabil Sohail. Unjian Tao. Kyle Taylor. Hin Xiong. Shen Hong Wang. Kang Wang. Lai Chu Wang. Yiling Wang. Dominic Webb. Emma Wilding. Naomi Williams. Lam Wong. Cecilia Y. Won. Shunting Yong. Man Zhang. Danny Zhou. Yushen Zhou. Chancellor, this concludes the first half of the list of graduates from the School of Business, Management and Economics.
Professor Davison will now take a well-earned rest. I call upon John Carroll, Professor of Computational Linguistics, to present Professor Dame Wendy Hall.
Chancellor, Professor Dame Wendy Hall is a world-leading computer scientist. She's been at the forefront of research into multimedia and hypermedia. That's putting media onto computers and linking it, so images, graphics, video, sound, as well as text. It's difficult to imagine nowadays that in the 1980s, computers just didn't do this sort of thing. And this has led to significant impacts in the area of digital libraries, the development of the World Wide Web, the semantic web, and the emerging discipline of web science. So the semantic web provides a way of describing information so it can be easily interpreted by machines or software agents as well as by people. She's now working on computer technology for encoding knowledge and for automatic reasoning, on decentralized information systems, like the web, and the interface between the life sciences and the physical sciences. Wendy is Dean of the Faculty of Physical Sciences and Engineering at the University of Southampton. Her BSc and PhD were in mathematics at Southampton, leading to academic positions in engineering mathematics, maths and computing, and finally as Professor of Computer Science. For the past 15 years, she's played a prominent role in shaping science and technology research policy across the globe. She's been a member of the Senior Advisory Board at the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council, a member of the Prime Minister's Council for Science and Technology, and a founder member of the Scientific Council of the European Research Council. She's been President of the British Computer Society and Senior Vice President of the Royal Academy of Engineering. In 2008, she was elected President of the Association for Computing Machinery, the first person from outside North America to hold this position. Having already been awarded a CBE, in 2009, Wendy became a Dame Commander of the British Empire in recognition of her services to science and technology. And later in 2009, she was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society. So as well as these scientific, technical, and policy contributions, Wendy is a champion for women's opportunities in science, engineering, and technology. In the UK, less than 18% of the IT workforce is female, and the proportion falls to less than 10% at senior levels. Wendy acts as a role model and uses her position on advisory bodies to promote the role of women in this area. Recently, she has backed important reforms to the school computing curriculum that should help girls in particular to see the fun and excitement in computer science and encourage them to seek a career in computing. Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, Professor Dame Wendy Hall.
Quite right. By the authority of the Senate and the Council of University, I have great pleasure in conferring upon you the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Well done.
Thank you. Well, clearly we're the light entertainment to give the Chancellor a rest. I don't think I've ever been to quite such a fun graduation ceremony. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, it's a great pleasure to be here with you today and to have been honoured in this way by a university of the reputation and status of Sussex. I want to say a particular thank you to all the members of staff who've made me so welcome today. And it's a great pleasure to be back here to meet old friends and to make new ones. I've also never had a gown quite as spectacular as this before. And the hat to match. The Vice-Chancellor tells me this was designed by Norman Hartnell in the 60s. It's clearly a collector's item, and I intend to smuggle it into my bag and take it home tonight. I've also never had the pleasure of hugging a Chancellor before at a graduation ceremony. I have to say this one is eminently huggable, and I think I'm going to put him in my handbag and smuggle him home tonight. But back to the the joyous occasion. Graduations are always such happy occasions. I've seen the big smiles as you've walked across the stage, and I'm absolutely delighted to have been invited to share yours with you today. There are three groups of people without whom we wouldn't all be here today. The first group is the academic staff. As one myself, I know how wonderful it is to see the students you have nurtured for 3 or 4 years finally graduating, and I know the students here today will be forever grateful to the staff who have helped them on their way to their degree. The second group is the group for whom graduation ceremonies are really designed, the families and friends. I know how proud mine were of my first graduation ceremony. I was the first in my family to go to university. My parents never realised that they were going to be attending quite so many ceremonies as I climbed my way up the career ladder, but despite that, I don't think they regret all the encouragement they gave me. And it's lovely to have my brother and his wife here with me today to share in another graduation ceremony for me. And the third group, of course, is the graduands, and it's to you I want to address the rest of my remarks. I never dreamt when I went to university that I would end up doing the things I'm doing today or have the opportunities I've had. I'm an example of someone from very humble beginnings who has got to walk in the corridors of power. After leaving university with a degree and PhD in mathematics, I thought I was going to have a career in teaching. But in the 1980s, the new personal computers began to emerge. And as you heard in John's speech, I became very interested in how they might be used in education and the idea of using computers to access multimedia information. We take the internet, the web, multimedia, and mobile technology so much for granted these days, but in the 1980s, these really were all science fiction. Trying to describe to people before all these technologies existed what an interconnected global information space might look like and what might be possible when it existed was extremely difficult, because until it's there, it's very hard to imagine. And when it's there, it's very hard to imagine it won't ever be there again. But this is a very, very embryonic technology. I persevered with my dreams, and despite my being advised many times that my ideas would lead nowhere and that I should focus on the more traditional aspects of computer science or risk my career, I persevered. Luckily, I had a very good advisor and mentor who supported me to have the courage of my convictions, and I'm very glad I took his advice. It is so rewarding nearly 30 years on to see the technology that we just dreamt about then as part of our everyday lives, transforming the world in ways we just never imagined. As well as being a scientist and engineer, I've always been a good organizer, a leader. I'm very good at giving orders, as many women are, although they aren't always given the opportunity to demonstrate these skills. As I worked my way up the career ladder, I found myself in a lot of demand for high-level policy committees, such as the Prime Minister's Council for Science and Technology. I had to pinch myself the first day I walked into number 10 Downing Street to meet the then Prime Minister, Tony Blair. But that was nothing to the day when I walked into Buckingham Palace to have lunch with the Queen. Lunch was hosted by the Queen, Prince Philip, and 7 guests, including myself. And that's a memory I will treasure forever. But as a scientist, the pinnacle of my career, so far, was when I was elected to be a Fellow of the Royal Society. When that happens, you're invited to a ceremony to take the oath of the Society and to sign the book that Isaac Newton signed when he became a Fellow in 1672. It's the same book, and you still have to sign using a quill pen and make sure you don't spill any ink. So I haven't stopped yet. There are still things I want to do and ambitions yet to be achieved, and I'm passionate about the research I'm doing in the new discipline of web science, which is the study of the web and its interrelationship with society. I never seem to be able to stop trying to break down the barriers and do new things. So to all of you who are graduating today, and in particular the women, I want to encourage you to aim high. Don't be tempted to take the easy path and accept second or third best. Build on the skills you've learnt in the degree you are receiving today, but don't be afraid to accept new challenges and explore new ideas. Realise the ambitions you are nurturing today. Don't be sidetracked into a career path that means you don't fulfil your potential. You are graduating with a degree from a great university. Be proud of this and use it to make your way in the world. I talk about the ABC of success. Be ambitious, be bold, and be confident. It's an honour to be here with you today and to witness your rite of passage out of the protected confines of campus life and into the real world. Seize the day, think ABC, and enjoy it. I know I do. Thank you.
I call again the head of the School of Business Management and Economics, Professor Ian Davison.
Chancellor, I will continue to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science. In Business and Management Studies, Leila Antoui. Louis Awadan. Abimbola Aidi Nuola. Alimame Pangura. Thomas Barnes. Sarah Betts. Yulia Boychuk. Maxim Charin. Wenjin Chen. Zhenyi Chen. Christina Codriano. Thomas Coombs. Natasha Dixon. Oluwasiun Fasaransi. Emma Henschel. Amy Hudson-Smith. Jordan Hughes. Louis Whitson. Henry Ivijic. Max Jackson. Cameron Jakes. Ishan Shirish Joshi. Kushnam Faraz Joshi. Laura Julian. Noel Kanyama. Russell Kitchen. Chuk Huang. Fabio Leo. Li Dan Lu. James McCann. Darren Moylan. Stephen Norris. Also awarded the prize for the best student in business and management studies, Shelley Nuns. Monica Pardo Barragan. Louis Pierce. Grace Penn. Rachel Pettit. Peng Shung Shu. William Richardson. Victor Sanchez Mayoga. Victoria Sieber. Theodore Solomon. Amy Sonnenthal. Melissa Taylor. Also awarded the Department of Business Management Prize for the Best Research Project, Emma Thornburg. Keith Tignall. Andreas Tomasos. Joseph Tranham. Harriet Trendle. Harriet Trendle. Richard Trumpers. Yasmin Van Dunham. Fabian Vassiliou. Katie Vistua. Thomas Wallace. Nicole Wilford. Lawrence Wilson. William Woodward. Do Shu. Jun Yong. Shun Yo. Tong Yung. Selçuk Yılmaz. Robert Allen. Thaden Anagnostopoulos. Harnik Aujla. Daniel Barnes. Sean Barnett. Alexander Bentley. Lawrence Bird. Daniel Boris Iglesias. Yuri Briska. Joshua Brown. Also awarded the Economics Single Honours Prize and the Economics Dissertation Prize to Mantas Budris. Simon Cox. Daniel Din. Jamie Donaldson. Christopher Elceso. Jack Ferguson. Joseph Golami. Beth Guerin. George Golding. Alexander Hannibal. William Hodgson. Sean Honey. Samuel Jones. Liu Jun Liu. Charlotte Livings. Catherine Mackinson. Luke Manders. Nicola McGreal. Daniel Minshall. Hannah Mitchell. Kevin Munoz. Alexander Pitarides. Hannah Pullen. Sam Ringrose. Sanya Sheikh. Jinjun Shi. David Strunz. Garda Sugiyato. Darren Teague. Michael Thompson. Daniel Tunley. George Vaughan. Jonathan Wallbank. Shiwei Wong. For Economics with Study Abroad Year, Eleanor Nevitt. For Economics and Management Studies, Faisal Al-Shibul. Aiko Tsena. Jack Evans. Raymond Lee. George Omwandinjo. Tony Oregon. Cindy Perikill. Ranatunga Ranatunga. Walid Salim. Catherine Sutton. Pedro Yakumi. Wen Kun Chao. For Finance and Business, Jessica Agabalian. Junjie Chen. Sean Dale. Michael Evans. Sa Fung. Miles Gooch. Hao Chao Hong. Chloe Jeffcock. Louis Joseph. Nishanti Kandapati. Lu Kang. Jing Liu.
Thank you. I love you.
Alexandra O'Connell. Oluwagbemi Okatubu. Naya Padaruth. Benjamin Fanas Farah. Thomas Potter-Landua. Mingzhe Wang. Ian Wang. Si Shu. Jin Xiao Yuan. For the degree of Master of Science in International Economics, Ponpachara Pongperikakan. Joanne Walsh. For International Finance, Kier Ma. Kai Mung. For Managing Innovation and Projects, Shuang Zhu. For Technology and Innovation Management, Wei Wen O. Chancellor, I will now present you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Yari Bourbon Galvez. Chiara Kadzufi. Javad Izadi Zadeh Dajezi. Paula Saladi. Dagmara Vakovska. Chancellor, this concludes a list of graduates from the School of Business, Management and Economics.
Chancellor, I present to you those graduates who were unable to be presented earlier in the ceremonies. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business, International Business, Chi Fan Yung. In case any of you didn't catch that conversation, the Chancellor was asking her what she was doing after the show. Gotcha. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Ato Awedi. Chancellor, this is where you take 1 or 2 moments to consider, seriously, whether you believe you've received sufficient love during the ceremony. How was it for you?
Oh, can we do it again?
Yeah, why not? Tonight, Chancellor, you have now met all the graduates being presented to you at this ceremony, and the moment has come for the formal conferral of degrees of the University of Sussex. I therefore ask you to confer their degrees on those presented to you and to the other graduates who have indicated their wish to graduate in absentia at this ceremony.
I formally confer degrees on all those mentioned by the Vice-Chancellor. Congratulations, you've done it! Actually, Vice-Chancellor, what we were really discussing was whether you were wearing a wig or not. Got you back. Well, that was by far the best ceremony I have ever attended this afternoon. I have to say, this year, the ceremonies this year, and today, I'm absolutely bowled over and amazed by the number of hugs. It has been extraordinary. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's been something you've been eating. I don't know if this means next year I'll get 3 hugs over the 4 days or something, but thank you very much for that. Congratulations to everyone, including our latest honoris causa, Professor Dr. Dame Dr. I don't know what the order is now. Wendy Hall, and your wise words. May I suggest that if I eat your robe, then we can both fit into your handbag. I'm more than happy to come with you. I am ready and willing. Well done, family and friends. Some of you are really embarrassing. And for that, you have my undying respect. But graduates, you know what? They've been with you every step of the way through thick and thin, and they're here today. So stage as well as graduates, a round of applause for the family and friends. So, as your time here at Sussex draws to a close, we hope that you will keep us in your thoughts and hearts and remain connected to us as alumni. There are those present that have been associated with your success today that look upon these days with huge fondness and enormous pride. So please show your appreciation for your teachers, tutors, and staff. Whatever your next step may be, employment, further study, or time out, I wish you the very best. In closing the ceremony, the Chancellor of a university is supposed to say something inspiring or impart some wisdom. Since I find myself neither inspiring or wise, you're going to get out of here a lot quicker than you thought. However, we have paid the rent on the room for a few more minutes, so we're stuck here. So while we're stuck here, I may as well just share some thoughts with you to some time. I apologize for my own thoughts. They may come across as very simplistic, and if there are any good ones there, then I've shamelessly stolen them from somewhere else. Recently, I got to thinking, I was filming last week, and there was a conversation that was taking place on set. And we started talking about what makes, someone remarkable. Can I be remarkable? Can I be heroic? And it started from there, and it went on to kind of, am I destined for something? Am I destined to do something? And when I started to think about it afterwards, after we'd had these conversations, first of all, I looked up the dictionary definition of a hero. And it's someone who is admired for having courageous or noble qualities. And traditionally, when we kind of read books and we see films, when we're growing up, it's someone who does something extraordinary. Military feats, a person who rushes into a burning building to save someone, doctors who go into war-torn areas and difficult areas to administer, test pilots, astronauts, firemen. You can find your own examples for sure. And one of the images that always comes to my mind about courage is that of the young man with shopping bags on his way home that stood in front of the tanks at Tiananmen Square in 1989. This was just an ordinary guy who spontaneously did something remarkable, did something that many of us may not be capable of doing. But then when I started thinking about all those classical heroes, the one thing that I realized that they all had, and they all had made, were choices. Whether it was an instinctive thing or whether it was thought about, there was a choice there. There was something that went click, and they said, I'll do that. And furthermore, they took responsibility for those decisions. They took responsibility for the outcomes. And then we afterwards define it as heroic. Nobody says, I'm being a hero, as they kind of run into a burning building. They're just not thinking about that. We apply that afterwards. But then I thought, okay, so that's heroic, yeah. But I thought, what if you're not in the military? What if you're not a doctor? What if you never pass a burning building in which someone needs saving? Supposing you never find yourself in front of a tank. Does that mean you can't be a hero? Does that mean you can't be remarkable? And I thought, not everyone is meant to do that kind of stuff. Not everyone is meant to be an Alexander the Great, or a Gandhi, or a Mandela, or whoever, whatever heroes you can name. Maybe we're just not meant to do that. And I thought, well, then those classic examples of heroism then are about the right person, but it's also the right circumstance and the right time. Those three things make up that equation. The other image that came to my mind when I thought about courage, about noble qualities, was my parents. And not just my parents, but people like them, people in this room, parents, grandparents, friends, all of you guys, all of you, everyone on the stage. It's everyone who kind of just goes about their business every day. People who go to work, people who raise families, because constantly decisions are being made within that, decisions that can be life-changing, not just for one person, but possibly for all of us. And, people do that, you all do that in a very quiet, consistent way. You don't think it's remarkable. You make the decision because someone has to, and you're there. No matter what the outcome is, sometimes those decisions work out well, sometimes they don't work out well. But in every instance, the person is still there, ready to make another choice. And that's what I think life is. Life is coming off the rails and getting back on again, and then you screw up in some way and you come off and you get back on again. It's the getting back on again, which I think life is all about. And that's the root of survival as well. And I thought, all these people who make these decisions, thousands of decisions every day, aren't they being the right person for the right circumstance at the right time? So I figured, yeah, do you know what? The one common factor, the classic heroes and everyday life, is people making decisions and taking responsibility for them. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty remarkable. That's pretty heroic. I do firmly believe that we are the sum total of our choices. Our choices are who we are. That what defines us is always, always what we do next, not just what happened to us. What we choose to do next. And if you choose to do nothing, then at least make that an active choice. Don't be a child of fate, someone to whom things just happen, because then you're just fashioned by other people's preferences. And that, got me onto the whole, are you destined? Am I destined? Am I destined to do something? And I've always had a bit of an issue with the whole destiny thing. Culturally, I'm brought up to believe that destiny is a real thing. And I'm, there's a romantic in me that thinks, okay, yeah, let's go along with that. Destiny is one part of the equation of your life. Who you're born to. When you're born, you yourself have no control over that. So let's say that's destined. When you die, yeah, let's say that's destined as well. What about all the other things that happen in between? What's the difference between destiny and random acts of the universe? I don't really know. And I thought, well, do you know what? I've got no control over either of those. I've got no control over destiny, whatever that might be. I've got no control over random acts. So that leaves me the third thing, which comes back again to choice. I can choose. So if I'm going to define myself and I want to define me, then the only tool that I have is choice. And I also realize that it's a good idea never to be afraid of making mistakes. Just make sure each mistake you make is a new one. If you keep making the same mistake, the old one, then you're an idiot. It's as simple as that. Don't be an idiot. Make new mistakes. As Thomas Edison said, I failed my way to success. I kind of was thinking about then about what success means as well. And we live in a very kind of numerically kind of driven society. Things are reduced to numbers. How much you earn, how much your house is worth, what you have in the bank. All those kind of things. League tables, they're all kind of down to numbers. And that I don't think that's the whole story. For me, the people who are really successful, I'm enormously admiring of people who have skills and talents and stuff like that. Fantastic. They don't really inspire me. I admire them. The ones that inspire me particularly, are the ones who also display compassion, who also express their humanity. And that doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor or famous or unsung or bitter and cynical or innocent. It doesn't matter. There's still the opportunity to express your humanity and your compassion. And I'm not talking about just being nice. I'm talking about generous of spirit. And again, like the heroes, those people who do express that, they don't do it for adulation or respect. They are simply expressing who they are. Maya Angelou, the great American poet, said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel." So and I thought maybe that's the whole achievable point of being here. Yes, have ambition. Absolutely have ambition. If it's to make money, fine, make money if that's what you want to do. If it's about, achieving a work-life balance, great. If it's about having a family, great. But express humanity and express compassion through it, because that, I think, becomes the crux to which you can understand others and therefore understand yourself. And if you show your humanity to one person, one other person, you're expressing that to the universe. And then I think you matter. And therefore, we can all matter. Life is unpredictable. So roll with it. Move with the flow of the water. Don't spend your life just fighting against it. And accept that unpredictable, not knowing, change, isn't simply a byword for bad. You may be aware that Sussex was my first choice when I was applying for universities. I didn't get in. No, I don't need your sympathy. I've done all right. Apparently, at the time, my grades weren't good enough. So I took my business elsewhere, scraped through my degree. In fact, I did a business marketing degree. So no. Fat lot of good it did me. It was probably, the writing was on the wall probably when a lecturer said to me, "Why are they called indifference curves?" And I said, "Because no one cares where they go." Little economic in-joke there. So I went elsewhere, and I worked in jobs that I wasn't happy with, and changed careers, and I waited. And I waited till all those people who were responsible for me not getting in at Sussex had either retired, been deported, were in prison, or were just plain dead, and I came back as Chancellor. And my point is, life is unpredictable. Doesn't necessarily mean bad. We kind of also heard as well from Wendy earlier on about perseverance and how important that is. The courage of your convictions. The one thing I would also add to that is test your convictions. Allow other people to test your convictions. Your convictions may change, and they can change. It's called evolving. Be creative. We are all creative. We are born to be creative. Einstein said that logic can get you from A to B. Your imagination can get you anywhere. So remember to be creative. It reminds me of a really nice story that I heard recently about a little girl who was about 5 or 6, and she was making a drawing in class. And the teacher said, "What are you drawing?" And she said, "I'm drawing God." And the teacher said, "Well, that's very interesting because nobody knows what God looks like." And the girl said, "They will in a minute." Never waste an experience. If you're not enjoying something, then what are you learning from it? If you're not learning anything from it and you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it? Stop. Do something else. Sometimes the solution to a problem isn't right in front of you because it's not supposed to be right in front of you. Sometimes it is just sitting there waiting behind your next mistake. There's a story that I really like. It's from a film, but I really like this story about 2 mice that fell into a bowl of cream. And one mouse just thought, "We can't get out. This is impossible." And it gave up and he drowned. And the other mouse struggled and struggled and thrashed and splashed and struggled and splashed and thrashed until he churned all the cream into butter and just stepped out of the bowl. Sometimes the struggle is the solution. I'm going to leave you with 2 before you go. Firstly, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So listen twice as much as you speak. The clues are in the numbers. And finally, remember to have your 5 veg or fruit a day. This may include tinned stuff, raw and cooked. But the slice of lemon in the gin and tonic does not count. Sorry. Remember, you've all made choices. You've made choices to get here. You made choices in completing your course. You made the choice to succeed, thus bearing out David Bowie's line that we can be heroes, even for just one day. I think it can be every day. You're all amazing, creative people. All you have to do now is remember that and realize and create that with every decision you make. I leave you with a quote from Albert Camus, who said, "When you have once seen the glow of happiness on the face of a beloved person, you know that a man can have no vocation but to awaken that light on the faces surrounding him. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer." Be creative, dream big, be passionate, be caring, never, never give up. I wish you all happiness and good fortune in everything you do. I officially declare this graduation closed.